everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the most emerging and trending topic. It is a everlasting topic also, is none other than food preservation and their uses in food. Okay, in this PPT we are going to explore what are the types of preservation and how it is used in our daily basis. Why we have to preserve food? It implies three important characteristics like it prevents the spoilage and it helps to extend the shelf life and helps to reducing the waste. In preventing spoilage, as we all know, food prevents spoilage by we can reduce the number of microorganisms in the food and the various physical changes. Preservation acts as a barrier. It slows down the enzymatic activity or microbial growth in our food, and also it helps to increase the shelf life of foods and the food remains safe and palatable. This not only maintains nutritional values but also it prevents harmful foodborne illness. And next one, reducing waste. By making food last longer, we can reducing the food waste. It leads to the economic savings of the people. And drying. First one is drying. As we all know, it is generally used from our ancestors. Like it is one of the oldest and most fundamental methods of food preservation. It is effectively inhibiting microbial growth by removing essential moisture. As we all know, various types of drying are now available. Previously used sun drying. Now we are using solar drying, thin layer drying, and fluidized bed drying, water oven, vacuum drying, and etc. So generally we are used to drying in various fields. Here I give some examples like in fruits, herbs, meats, vegetables. Fruits, think of delicious resin, asparagus and prawns, and other fruits also generally we are used. Herbs like culinary herbs are dried to concentrate their flavor and extend their usability. Meats like jerky is a prime example of dried meat, providing a lightweight, nutrient-dense food course. In vegetables, generally we are used in dried tomatoes, mushrooms, and various soup vegetables are common. In refrigeration and freezing also helps to prevent the spoilage in foods. Like in refrigeration, operating as a temperature between generally 1 degree Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius helps to reduce the microbial growth, and it is used in drying products, fresh meats and poultry, most fresh fruits and vegetables, and leftovers and prepared meals. Freezing is generally done at the temperature of minus 18 degrees Celsius or below. It inhibits the activity of microbial growth, and generally we are used in meats, prepared meals and fruits. Canning and pasteurization. Canning involves heating the food to high temperature within sealed containers, and it prevents the spoilage of microorganisms. Once cooled, a vacuum seal forms preventing recontamination. Generally it is used in water bath canning and pressure canning. In pasteurization, as we all know, it is generally done in milk to kill the microbial organisms at the temperature of 121 degrees Celsius. As we all know, various types are also there in pasteurization. Generally, it is used in milk, juices, and other liquids. Fermentation. It is a transformative preservation method. It is generally used to prevent beneficial bacteria yeast convert hydroates into acids, alcohol, or gases. These byproducts act as natural preservation, creating an environment hostile to spoilage organisms. There are examples like yogurt and kefir and sauerkraut and kimchi. Kimchi is currently now very trending, and sauerkraut bread and pickles. Next one is salting, sugaring and braining. It is a osmotic preservation method. Salting. Generally we are using salting from our ancient days, like salt absorb water and it is also dehydrating the cells and inhibit the microbial activity. In sugaring, high concentration of sugar create a hypertonic treatment. It's draining out the water and prevent the microbial spoilage. It is generally common in jams, jelly and candied fruits. In braining, it involves submerging food in a salt or sugar solution. The solution penetrates the food and adding flavor while dehydrating and preserving it. Other modern and currently used technologies to prevent food preservation is irradiation and chemical additives. In irradiation, the food exposed to the controlled amount of ionizing radiation and kills the microbes, insects and molds and increase the shelf life of the foods, and also delays the ripening stage. In chemical additives, like we can use various chemical additives like antioxidants and antimicrobials to inhibit the growth of bacteria and fungi in our foods. Safety, quality, and practicality is a best one for the preservation method. Here are some considerations like a food type, desired shelf life, available equipment, and nutritional goals that we have to see in a food preservation. And there is also combining methods like blanching vegetables before freezing and salting meat before smoking. And also safety is very important in food because it contain food contamination causes foodborne illness to humans. So I conclude that food preservation is a rich blend of ancient art and modern science. So in this PPT, we also have both food preservation and its methods and its application in our daily needs.